Hello everybody. Today's video is about all Oscar winner actors since 1950, also with their movie. Before starting, let's subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Starting from 1950, José Ferrer won an Oscar for Cyrano de Bergerac. In 1951, Humphrey Bogart took home the award for The African Queen. In 1952, Gary Cooper won for High Noon. In 1953, William Holden received the Oscar for Stalag 17. In 1954, Marlon Brando won for On the Waterfront. In 1955, Ernest Borgnine took home the award for Marty. In 1956, Yul Brynner won for The King and I. In 1957, Alec Guinness was awarded for The Bridge on the River Kwai. In 1958, David Niven won for Separate Tables. In 1959, Charlton Heston took home the Oscar for Ben-Hur. In 1960, Burt Lancaster won for Elmer Gantry. In 1961, Maximilian Schell was awarded for Judgment at Nuremberg. In 1962, Gregory Peck took home the award for To Kill a Mockingbird. In 1963, Sidney Poitier won for Lilies of the Field. In 1964, Rex Harrison was awarded for My Fair Lady. In 1965, Lee Marvin took home the Oscar for Cat Ballou. In 1966, Paul Scofield won for A Man for All Seasons. In 1967, Rod Steiger was awarded for In the Heat of the Night. In 1968, Cliff Robertson won for Charlie. In 1969, John Wayne took home the award for True Grit. In 1970, George C. Scott won for Patton. In 1971, Gene Hackman received the Oscar for The French Connection. In 1972, Marlon Brando won for The Godfather. In 1973, Jack Lemmon was awarded for Save the Tiger. In 1974, Art Carney won for Harry and Tonto. In 1975, Jack Nicholson took home the award for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. In 1976, Peter Finch received the Oscar posthumously for Network. In 1977, Richard Dreyfuss won for The Goodbye Girl. In 1978, Jon Voight was awarded for Coming Home. In 1979, Dustin Hoffman won for Kramer vs. Kramer. In 1980, Robert De Niro received the award for Raging Bull. In 1981, Henry Fonda won for On Golden Pond. In 1982, Ben Kingsley took home the Oscar for Gandhi. In 1983, Robert Duvall won for Tender Mercies. In 1984, F. Murray Abraham was awarded for Amadeus. In 1985, William Hurt won for The Kiss of the Spider Woman. In 1986, Paul Newman took home the Oscar for The Color of Money. In 1987, Michael Douglas received the award for Wall Street. In 1988, Dustin Hoffman won for Rain Man. In 1989, Daniel Day-Lewis took home the Oscar for My Left Foot. In 1990, Jeremy Irons won for Reversal of Fortune. In 1991, Anthony Hopkins was awarded for The Silence of the Lambs. In 1992, Al Pacino won for The Scent of a Woman. In 1993, Tom Hanks received the award for Philadelphia. In 1994, Tom Hanks won for Forrest Gump. In 1995, Nicolas Cage took home the Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas. In 1996, Jeffrey Rush won for Shine. In 1997, Jack Nicholson was awarded for As Good as It Gets. In 1998, Roberto Benigni won for Life is Beautiful. In 1999, Kevin Spacey took home the award for American Beauty. In 2000, Russell Crowe won for Gladiator. In 2001, Denzel Washington received the Oscar for Training Day. In 2002, Adrien Brody won for The Pianist. In 2003, Sean Penn took home the award for Mystic River. In 2004, Jamie Foxx won for Ray. In 2005, Philip Seymour Hoffman was awarded for Capote. In 2006, Forrest Whitaker took home the Oscar for The Last King of Scotland. In 2007, Daniel Day-Lewis won for There Will Be Blood. In 2008, Sean Penn received the award for Milk. In 2009, Jeff Bridges won for Crazy Heart. In 2010, Colin Firth took home the Oscar for The King's Speech. In 2011, Jean Dujardin won for The Artist. In 2012, Daniel Day-Lewis was awarded for Lincoln. In 2013, Matthew McConaughey won for Dallas Buyers Club. In 2014, Eddie Redmayne took home the award for The Theory of Everything. In 2015, Leonardo DiCaprio won for The Revenant. In 2016, Casey Affleck received the Oscar for Manchester by the Sea. In 2017, Gary Oldman won for Darkest Hour. In 2018, Rami Malek took home the award for Bohemian Rhapsody. In 2019, Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker. In 2020, Anthony Hopkins received the Oscar for The Father. In 2021, Will Smith won for King Richard. In 2022, Brendan Fraser took home the award for The Whale. Finally, in 2023, Cillian Murphy won an Oscar for Oppenheimer. Thanks for joining us till end.